Yo, what is going on, guys? NRUK Racing League here, and today we are here. It's Lucozade Cup Series time. The Ford Ecoboost 400.
Yeah.
He's back.
Yes, hello again.
Tom Warham.
For all that missed me last time, I'm back. You're welcome.
You have to put up with him for another 60 laps.
Yay!
Anyway, today we're racing is the Ford Ecoboost 400, which has moved to Richmond from Homestead. They decided we might as well move to
Why not?
Richmond instead. Do you want to? We'll take it in turns to do drivers. I've got no idea what order they'll be in, but let's go. So, on the pole is the 6 of Elijah Murray,
There's 34 of Al Lagacy,
the 14 of Joe Jefferson,
the 92 of Tony Newman,
the 78 is Earl Jenkins,
the 51 of Lucas Graves,
the 75 is Larry Wood,
13 is Scott Watson,
21, and your points leader is Marcus Sacchi.
24 of Thomas Kelly,
The 1, last week's winner, Roger Ray.
yeah. 22 of Aaron Price.
Nice paint scheme, by the way.
Yeah, I love it.
88, Code Luigi.
38 of Jack Lagacy,
47 of Sylvester Curry.
62 of Dash Boran,
The 9 of Jacob Mitchell.
the 42 of Colton Yo,
32 is Derek Edison,
the 10 of Anthony Flores.
who won the truck race here.
Yeah.
He's going to be one of the favourites. The 12 of Kaylee Baran.
The 25 of Rufus Barrett.
The 52 is Harry Schneider.
The 95 is Joey Goodman.
48, Jay Jefferson.
18 of Stephen Davis.
17 of Alan Gray.
The 31 of Diego Lopez.
Yepes.
Sorry.
66 is Gregory Ross.
33 is Todd Edwards.
43, Calvin Moss.
3, Brandon Lee.
37 is Joe Frank.
41 is Gustavo Rocha.
72, Richard Murphy.
Number 4 of Derek Hamill.
The 11 of Jake Galloway.
The 19 of Neil Galloway.
96 is Jerry Jackson.
The 26 is yours truly, Tom Warham.
2 of James Stabilito.
And 20 of Danny Lloyd.
See how this race is going to pan out.
Ooh.
A lot of the Joe Gibbs cars tend to be strong, but
Yeah.
3 of them starting at the back. Both the Galloways and Lloyd starting at the back. Will they be able to come through to win it though? In the truck race, caution field. Not many retirees, but definitely a few cautions. You know, put in here and there. It is a longer race today though.
Yeah.
Who is going to win? Of course, Richmond. They raced yesterday. Congratulations, Kyle Busch. Good win there.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go racing in the virtual side of NASCAR.
Yeah.
Elijah
Let's
Murray
go.
and Al Lagacy
Right. So.
coming to the
Oh.
line. Green flag is out.
Yep. And they're off.
Into the turn they go.
Awkward.
Elijah Murray goes way up the track. They go forward already.
Right.
Jenkins hard in the wall. And there is your first caution.
I did not miss this.
No one else hits him. Joe Jefferson, I think, is going to be
Yeah.
leader back. Look how big they're going.
Oh.
It's
Yeah, I was seeing the pace cars come out now.
How did they avoid that without wrecking a second time?
Yeah. Who knew?
Good job by all the drivers. A lot of credit
Yeah,
there.
well done there.
No one hit Earl Jenkins. I mean, you pretty much saw how it happened.
Just
Never
from there.
mind. We'll take maybe a closer look at it. Go on board with him. We'll
Yeah,
join
why
you in a
not?
minute. Heartbreak for Earl Jenkins, who is running in third place, has big damage on the front now. Let's see how this happens. So
So go slow-mo.
coming out the turn 4 wide, and he just gets into the 14 of
Oh.
Jefferson. Larry Wood could go nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's head-on impact for Jenkins.
Ooh.
He tries and locks the brakes up. I think you got a credit to the drivers though, who are coming, pacing down the backstretch here. They have managed to avoid it. Galloway goes past Jackson, Warham, Lloyd,
Yeah.
and I just want to highlight something here. How the leaders managed to get through this turn. They barely did. I mean, they were just going stupid wide. Not even 4 wide. Stupid wide. And look at that. There you go. Jacob Mitchell, a bit of contact with his teammate, Thomas Kelly.
Yeah, but managed to stay on track.
Yep. Mouse is a bit like...
No pun intended.
Aye. Anyway, 14 of Joe Jefferson was your leader. There was no pit stops. We'll join you back at the restart.
Right, we're back.
We're back then. Coming to the restart.
Yeah.
Jenkins was fine, but didn't retire, but probably a damage enough to put him out of any hopes of winning this race.
Yeah. That must be really annoying for him. I mean,
good start.
Yeah. But then, that's what Crash can do.
I think in the whole of this series, we haven't seen anything. We haven't seen anything but the caution flag and the pace car, pretty much. Right, let's run through top 5 then. First, Joe Jefferson. Second,
Larry Wood.
Third is your points leader, Marcus Sacchi.
Fourth is Tony Newman.
And fifth, Scott Watson. Coming back to the green, the cars look like they're sliding up a bit in the turns. Maybe something to look out for. The Haas-sponsored car, green flag, back out racing.
And we're off!
For a moment.
Yeah. It's mostly going to be temporary, seeing how these things go.
It looks like some of the lead cars getting quite tight and sliding up the track here. No caution yet. Larry Wood is going to take over the lead. Here comes Sacchi and Newman, though. He got a bit tight off the turn, and Newman's
taking it.
And it's a caution, I think. It is. Derek Hamill's gone around. Warham, Arocha, Galloway, Jenkins again. And there's a big pile up here. Even bigger on the front stretch. I think your pole sitter, Elijah Murray, was involved in that.
Oh, wow. That was
two separate incidents here. Who led them back? It was Tony Newman in the 92. Big incidents.
Yep.
Let's go check this one out.
It's Jake Galloway's fault.
Yeah. 3 wide here coming for turn. Once again, though, the cars are sliding up all over the place.
Yeah.
And Jerry Jackson in the middle, squeezed by Rufus Barrett. Galloway goes up into the wall. That kind of hold.
Just starts going sideways.
Tom Warham comes along. Galloway hits him, turns around a Rotor and Warham. Stabilito involved. Hamill goes around. Goodman gets bad damage and he comes back down. And Jenkins.
I think his luck just ran out.
Aye. That's the first incident then. The second incident involving your pole sitter, Elijah Murray.
That's Derek Hamill.
It's Derek Hamill. It was
Elijah
absolutely massive.
Yeah.
He was racing with the brands, Kaylee and Dash, both down there. Let's go check out what happened here. So you see, they're coming through the turn. The 12 and the 62 slide up. The 52 of Harry Schneider's there.
Yeah.
It's actually Kaylee who gets into him.
Push him into the wall.
Pretty much, and they both go around, but there's a hard link in a minute. Edison makes it past. Flores makes it past. A few make it past. Colton Yo with a massive hit.
Yeah, probably couldn't see through the smoke.
And Danny Lloyd with a hard hit.
Yeah, sending Elijah doing turns.
Alright, I think the 18 of Stephen Davis was involved. Let's go on board the 42 of Colton Yo, see if he could see anything.
Yeah,
or
if he could fix anything, if he could prevent it all.
See, racing on his own, he sees the smoke there.
Smoke.
Yeah,
I guess it's debatable.
It's debatable. Let's go on board what the 18 of Stephen Davis saw.
Yeah, but leave your thoughts in the comments. Whether it was or wasn't Yo's fault.
Stephen Davis behind Colton Yo here, and Yo just goes straight into him. Stephen Davis.
He couldn't do anything about that.
No. Danny Lloyd was the one who sent the 6 over.
Yeah.
Once again, the smoke, just that's a very hard hit.
Yeah, Pez. Don't think he had time to turn away.
Your Pez was there as well, wasn't he? Your leader was the 92 of Tony Newman.
Yeah.
Will he be able to hang on for it for long, or will it be another caution? Find out when you rejoin us. Here we go then. How long will be asked? How long before a caution this time?
I give it a lap.
Out of this race then is the 20 of Danny Lloyd, the 6 of Elijah Murray, the 42 of Colton Yo, and a lap down with a lot of damage is the 31 of Diego Yepes.
Yeah.
Look at the Yepes is a lap down on the inside, and that's going to cause problems.
Yeah,
because
and I reiterate, it's not Diego Lopez, it's Diego Yepes.
Yeah.
I apologise.
Sorry, Diego.
Yeah, my bad.
But Yepes could be trouble here, because if they slide up the track like they have, there's a potential the lap car could take out one of the leading few here. Newman, Wood and Saatchi, green flag back out at
we're
Richmond.
off again.
Newman got a pretty good jump, but again, up the track he goes. There's Wood. Is he going to be able to get there? I don't know. Are they going to make it? No, they haven't.
Oh,
There's a huge wreck on the backstretch.
Gotta keep this PG. Gotta keep this PG.
And Larry Wood will lead them back. Who's involved in it this time? What a
wow.
And it's Jenkins again.
Third time unlucky.
Oh no, this is massive.
Yeah, it's just
Kaylee Baran again.
Yeah, bouncing on his side there.
My.
Oh wow.
I think it was the 8. We'll have a look, see what happens here. We're gonna need to analyse this before we see what happens. Another caution, another wreck.
Let's see what happened. Dear. Let's see what happened. So far this is turning worse than Lucozade in Vegas.
Oh no, two races in a row in this series where we've just had massive pile-ups, and it's actually I think it's Thomas Kelly here, and here comes Al Agassi. Yeah, it's Al. He gets into Code Luigi, and up goes Kelly. That blocks up the track, and Luigi gets. And here comes Dash Baran. And look at that.
Yep. Just push him out of the way.
And it's all a big stack up. Both the Galloways involved.
There's Ross there. Oh!
Hamill goes over.
Wow.
Jerry Jackson goes over. Jenkins is involved again.
Yeah, that's crowd surfing if I've ever seen it.
Kaylee Baran, Stephen Davis, Tom Warham.
Yeah.
Let's go on board and see what.
Yeah.
The 78. I mean, he should just retire. What's the point of him being out here? But like you said, it just a lot of the spotters at the top would have been telling them go high, go high.
But then
didn't quite work out.
Nope.
Kaylee Baran involved for the second wreck in a row.
Yeah.
We just can't do nothing about it. The track was pretty much all blocked there. Todd Edwards, Tom Warham again. Galloway made it through. Dash Baran made it through, but with damage. Sorry guys, my mouse is a bit slow.
Terrible.
Yes. So that's how that wreck happened. That was massive. How many finishes in this race? It was 7, and they're coming down the pits.
Yeah.
Here we go then. Pit stop time.
And we go down
at
to
Richmond.
Our pit stop commentator person.
Ricky Miller. Take it away, Ricky. Well, here comes the 75 of Larry Wood, who's coming down the pits. He's in the lead. It's been very caution-filled. Just want to make a big announcement that I'm going to be making my professional boxing debut facing Peppa Pig in the ring in 2016. We're going to be 2016. That was 2 years ago. We don't care though.
Yeah. Ever seen the film Back to the Future?
Aye. Yes, I have. Anyway, thank you, Ricky, for that unusual report. Larry Wood was the first one to make it off.
Yeah, well, good luck in your fight, Ricky.
Yeah, we wish you well, Ricky. He'll be fighting in about 30 minutes' time.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, though, look all these cars that stayed out. Newman, Jefferson, Yepes is lapped down.
Not Lopez.
Mitchell, Neil Galloway, all stayed out. So off the pit road, the race was won by Larry Wood. Second, your points leader, Saatchi. Second in points, Derek Edison, then Lagacy and Graves. So, a lot of the cars choosing to come down pit lane. Some of them didn't. Tony Newman is your leader again. We'll be back in a minute. Here we go then.
Yeah.
Back for another restart.
Yeah. Woo!
Out of this race now is a lot of cars.
Yeah.
Out of this race, the 26 Tom Warham, the 96 of Jerry Jackson, the 4 of Derek Hamill, the 33 of Todd Edwards, the 66 of Gray Ross. Finally out of the race, the 78 of Earl Jenkins. Stephen Davis is out, Kaylee Baran, Code Luigi, and then Thomas Kelly is 2 laps down, and all a lap down, your last week's winner Roger Ray, Brandon Lee and Diego Yepes. 26 cars on the lead lap then.
Yeah.
Coming to the start, it is Newman, Jefferson, Mitchell and Galloway, your top 4. Green flag back out.
And we're off again.
My real concern is those lap cars. They're going to cause all sort of mayhem. And up the track again goes Newman. And that allows the 14 to go through. Mitchell got a good run down the inside. But Jefferson has opened up a bit of a lead here. They're going 5 wide. We've made it a lap. We have made it a lap. Ladies and gentlemen.
The Lord!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is incredible. And look at that. Jacob Mitchell's car
From the outside.
is fast. And
for crying out loud!
it did not last that long. And Mitchell will lead them back. He has got a good car. Strong one by Mitchell. Rufus Barrett's around again. Edison, Arocha, Galloway. It's just mayhem.
Right. I guess we'll see you again once we find out what on earth happened there.
We're back then, and 4-5 wide with lap cars put in the middle is not a good combination. It is the lap cars who unfortunately caused this. Brandon Lee and Thomas Kelly, Roger Ray involved. Look at that, 4 wide on a short track like Richmond.
That is nope.
Roger Ray turns Kelly up into the 3 and over he goes.
Yeah.
Anthony Flores, Stabilito, Arocha, Galloway, Graves, Barrett. It's just an absolute
Chaos.
Pile drive of cars. And then, second incident with another lap car. Yepes gets into the 22 of Aaron Price. He goes around. He's not having a good weekend. And Dash Baran. Straight into the back of Calvin Moss. His race is going to be over. This is going to be less than 7 cars again.
Yeah, this is gonna be worse than Vegas.
Could happen. Let's go see if they had any pit stops. I doubt it. Maybe the leaders that didn't pit last time might come in. I think they will here.
Yeah, let's see.
Here we go then. Jacob Mitchell is into the pit stops along with a lot of the wrecked cars have come in. Neil Galloway's in there as well now.
Yeah, it seems everyone's gone in then.
Pretty much. Fortunately, Ricky isn't able with us. He's currently having his boxing fight.
Yeah, just training with Anthony Joshua.
Just as casually as you do.
Yeah, because why not?
And a quick gas and go for Mitchell. Let's see who wins the race off pit road. It is going to be the come on. You can come out.
TikTok
Mitchell.
There we go.
Out first. No surprises. That's not the camera you want.
That's the camera we want.
I can't. My mouse, guys, is just tragic. So your leader and the only car to stay up for both pit stops is the 95 of Dewey Goodman. He'll be your leader, who will join you back in a minute. We will rejoin you again after another caution.
Yep. Emphasis on another.
Out of this race now is the 1 of Roger Ray, the 11 of Jake Galloway, the 41 of Gustavo Arocha, the 62 of Dash Baran, the 25 of Rufus Barrett, the 22 of Aaron Price, and that's it. So Brandon Lee's 3 laps down. A lot of cars are just laps down, and that caused havoc in the last restart. Who's gonna crash this time? Yeah,
and who's gonna survive? I think is the bigger question.
Yeah. Your top 5: Goodman, Mitchell, Newman, Neil Galloway, and
what? Come on, camera.
Joe Jefferson.
Yeah.
Green flag back out for a second.
We're off again. I mean, this is just
Goodman
chaotic.
slides up the track.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Newman. Tony Newman around.
Hello again, pace car.
I'll tell you what though, this 9 car of Jacob Mitchell is looking strong.
Yeah.
He's had the best run all day. He's opened up a big gap to the leaders here. Newman involved, Sachi your points leader, Flores, Stabilito. Just a load of cars again. It's another wreck.
And another pace car time.
And another. Here we go then. And once again, a car that was, pretty much up there.
Yep.
Fighting for the lead has wrecked. It's the 92 of Tony Newman. Here we go then. Just again, and I think it's the 51 of Graves that slides up into him. Another lap car taking out a car up there. And then, and we're back after that slight inconvenience. And here we go then. So once again, we're going to view this, and it is Graves. A lap car taking out a car that was up there, fighting for the lead.
Once again.
And they just stack up, and I think it was Neil Galloway sends him around, and there is the 21 of Marcus Sachi, and there is the 10 of Anthony Flores.
Yeah, so I think they're out of the race now.
Pretty minor incident, really.
Yeah, wait.
Frank went around, I think, as well. The 37 of Joe Frank. He was car that spun, but got off pretty quickly again.
Yeah.
But this is mayhem here.
Yeah.
Mitchell looking strong. We'll see what happens in the pits here if they come down.
Will they?
I think so. Yeah, here they come again. Another pit stop. Mitchell and Dewey Goodman, the first two down.
Yeah, first one for Dewey Goodman, it seems, as well.
Seems like, yeah, but a lot of cars staying out this time.
Yes, so you might have a new leader.
I think your new leader it's not Thomas Kelly, he's a lap down. Moss is a lap down. Graves is a lap down. Your Pez is a lap down. It's going to be Scott Watson in the 13.
Yeah.
And it's that time of the episode.
Yes, so now it's a mid-race report.
Sponsored by
Smash Mouth. Hey now, you're an all-star.
Thank you there, Tom, for introducing that. Let's go through your mid-race report. Every time we've done this, it's been cautions. More cautions.
Yeah.
We'll run through it then. It was early parts were dominated by cars like Tony Newman and Joe Jefferson.
Yeah.
Jefferson's still in the race. He's fallen back a bit though. However, Tony Newman spun out in that last wreck. We'll check if he's out of this race in a minute. Jacob Mitchell looks to have the strongest car we've seen all day. Yeah, both runs when he's been out in front in the lead have been absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
He's looked like got a really strong car, but he had a pit there, so he has fallen back a bit. And when you're back in the pack, you can wreck at any moment. You really need track position here. Another car that's also had a solid day has been the 19 of Neil Galloway. He is in second now. That new scheme, sponsored by the Free Kicks Foundation.
Yeah.
Can they bring their car to victory lane? The first time, I think, for Joe Gibbs this season.
Yeah. But I like Galloway's green.
It's nice.
It's a nice little green.
And of course, you can also see this scheme raced in the Gatorade Cup Series over on Joe Rott's channel, so make sure to check that out. Danny Lloyd will be driving the car on that one. However, now your leader is Scott Watson after staying out in that cycle of pit stops. Can Watson hang on? And another theme of the race today has been those lap cars have just been, well, a nuisance.
Yeah. And of course, our dear friend the pace car.
Very active.
Yeah. We need to learn who's inside the pace car, because it seems to be being more than most of the riders.
Pretty much, yeah.
Drivers, not horse racing. Anyway,
let's check to see who got caught up in that last wreck. I think no one was out, so everyone's all right. But where's that 92? Where's he falling back to? 17th. So, like I said, a wreck can send you from third,
flying back
17th like that.
Yeah, it can change the race.
Another storyline of the day is that 78 of Earl Jenkins.
So
involving the first 3 cautions of the day. You can't get much worse luck than that. Your pole sitter Elijah Murray is out of this race. Where's your points leader Sachi? He is in. That's Aaron Price. 13th. So he's got a lot of ground to make up, but
he's still in the race, which is a positive.
It's not a disastrous day at the office.
Nope, not at all.
Even worse now is that there are lap cars in front of the leader of Scott Watson. He has somehow got to manoeuvre his way through 5 cars that are a lap down. Yeah,
it's just a bit of a nuisance.
We're just gonna call it now. It's gonna be mental.
Yeah.
However, there are still 24 cars left in this race.
Yeah. Over half.
Halfway through this race, then.
Yeah.
Who's going to survive? Let's find out. Watson to the green flag. Green flag back out.
We're off. We're off again.
Here comes Neil Galloway and Harry Schneider to the inside. Yeah. But Watson looking to make it through. Look at this. Who's come out with the lead? I think it's Schneider. Very fast racing here. Schneider is your new leader. Watson got loose there. He saves it. There goes Lee again. Watson involved. Let's see who makes it back. Jack Lagacy's out front. Here comes Jay Jefferson, Richard Murphy. Sylvester Curry forward, and the leaders, I
again.
reckon. Legacy around.
Not again.
Back to the strike first is a 72 of Richard Murphy.
Yeah.
Where's he come from?
Yeah, we haven't even noticed him in this race so far.
Oh, he's spun out almost there.
What?
Oh, he almost hit a car that got involved in
What
that
is
last
going
wreck.
on?
Back in a minute. Right, this is your analysis of this wreck, and it was your former leader Scott Watson involved. Actually through the turn, we're gonna go a bit ahead here. As you see, that inside line working really well. He gets clipped by Graves first, does very well to save it, but comes straight back down into Sylvester Curry. No, Joe Frank and Brandon Lee goes around as well.
Yep, goes around sideways across the line.
Stylish. If you're gonna wreck in style.
Yep. Performance is everything.
Alright.
You have to put on a show.
And Dewey Goodman and Lucas Graves involved. Then the second wreck, I believe, involved the 38 of Jack Legacy. There you go.
Yeah.
Legacy, who was out front coming through this turn. This is the second in wreck.
Yep.
You can see he gets into the wall, and Joe Jefferson is there. 4 wide though, mind you. Curry comes steaming in.
Yeah, as we've seen recently, that is never good.
Never works. And then Schneider gets involved.
Just gets rear-ended there.
Calvin Moss gets a bit of a little tap.
Yeah. I'd say that was just full-on rear-ended then. Full-on. Ooh.
Oof.
Please do not take this out of context.
So Murphy then almost spun it there.
Yeah.
Is he going to come down the pits? We've seen a lot of pit stops today, and I think he's coming down here with... Is he going to go down? No, he will not. The first car who is down, though, is the 48. I think that is Jay Jefferson.
Yep, so we have 3 pits there, and the thing that's taken out most of the field.
I think so. Join you back for a restart in a second. We're back.
Yeah.
Now, out of this race is... I don't think anyone's... Surprisingly, no one's been out of this race before. However, the 13 is now 2 laps down, so... His chances are all but over.
Yeah.
Somehow, and I don't believe this, but there is 24 cars left, which spells it has caution written all over it.
Yeah.
Anyway, your leaders are the 72 of Richard Murphy. Second is, I think that's Sylvester Curry. Then third, Jay Jefferson. Fourth, Neil Galloway. And then fifth, Curry's teammate, 37 of Joe Frank.
Yeah.
Murphy then, looking for a win here in the Lucozade Cup Series.
This has been an interesting race so far.
Murphy, green flag, back out.
And they're off once again.
The front 2 broke away there. Curry and Murphy once again goes up the track. That seems to be a trend with the leaders.
Yeah.
Oh,
Curry then.
What has happened there?
We only just started.
James Stavolito has just completely dumped Jacob Mitchell, arguably the best car of the day.
Give them a chance to race.
Has been absolutely taken out, and Curry was your leader. That was a that was a tough hit there.
Yeah.
You've got a feel for Mitchell. I hope he's okay. That was a very, very hard hit there.
Yeah.
We'll go see how hard that actually was in a minute. Jacob Mitchell, the best car of the day, finished by James Stavolito, and this is a horrible, horrible sight to see.
Yeah.
It was.
We'll just let you watch this.
Both drivers, I hope they're okay. We'll have to see in the comments.
Fatality.
Mitchell, a very hard link in the ball, but then look, Stavolito comes back up in the pack. There's your points leader, Sachi. Newman, who was also having a good day, into Stavolito, and he goes over.
Yeah. Oh. Just sliding on his sides.
And then over he goes, and I think there's a bit of retaliation here.
Yeah. Oh,
maybe not.
Flip over. That's good.
We hope that. I mean, the 9's driven away surprisingly with not that much damage.
No.
How has he managed to get out of that?
I don't know.
We'll never know.
We will never.
So, is Murphy going to decide to come down the pits this time? Oh no, he didn't make it back first. Who did? It was Curry, wasn't it?
I think so.
Sylvester Curry then. And no one else comes in here. Curry will be your leader I think for the moment we're actually going to go to spectator for you. When we come back for the restart, see how that works out. Back in a minute.
So here we are among these TV static.
Yep. And well, we're just gonna follow them round.
Yeah.
Spectator probably isn't the best camera, so we're just gonna back to
No.
Stevie 2.
Yeah. The classic.
Out of this race, the 13 is gone. Scott
Yeah.
Watson no longer.
Yeah, he was in the lead for a while, but
34
lost it.
is 34 out of our legacy probably, and in utter shock. I mean, the two of James Stabilito is out.
Yeah, that was to be expected.
I think Mitchell's gone. Newman's gone.
Ooh.
A lot of cars have gone out of this race. I can't list them all. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We have
we
just under 15 to go. Top 5. Curry, Jefferson, Murphy, Galloway and Frank. The same order. No, not the same drivers. Different order. Green flag back out.
Yeah. And we're off. Again!
It's going to be a wreck.
Yeah. It's inevitable.
And Jefferson.
We've got
Jay
three wide
Jefferson.
there.
Gets a good drive off the turn. Wreck on the front stretch.
There better not be.
Look at Hendrick Motorsports looking for the win. Jay Jefferson to the lead. Racing well, but here comes Murphy looking back. Neil Galloway there as well.
Yeah,
Murphy slides up the
comes
track.
into the lead.
Oh, bit of contact maybe there.
Galloway's taking the lead now.
And they're
crying out loud.
And Murphy has come down to pits.
Oh.
Issues with the 90s, no, the 72.
Yeah, I think that might be linked to his little.
Surprisingly
slip up
though,
earlier.
the pace car hasn't come out, so Neil
Oh,
Galloway and Sylvester Curry, the front two here, pulled away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a horrible crash for Jack
and
Lagacy.
now the pace car's going to come out.
Neil Galloway leads off the turn with Curry in second. And a lot of cars come down the pits.
Yeah.
Maybe they just did not have enough grip, but Jack Lagacy is the car involved this time. We're not going to go to a break because there's nothing, well,
Yeah, there's nothing that we didn't see.
pretty much. Him and once again Joe Frank with the involvement in the wreck.
Then down they go.
And that's the second real hard
Head onto
lead
into the wall.
in a row.
Yeah.
I'm surprised how many cars though came down the pits there. Lucas Graves, Murphy, your leader,
Agree.
Jefferson, Wood, Sachi, Flores, Goodman, Lee, Frank and Lagacy.
Yeah.
So probably a lot of the lap cars really, you have to categorise that. Who's going to come down the pits this time then? You would expect this to be the final pit stop of the race, and Galloway has come in.
Galloway.
However, Sylvester Curry stays out.
Interesting.
Different strategies coming into play here
Yeah.
at Richmond. Your leader will be the 47, trying to go to victory lane in the Lucozade Cup Series. First of all, we're going to talk next week, or not next week, tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll be heading to Dover. I promise you, Dover is not as crash-filled as these last two races.
Yeah. So.
Well, actually, some decent racing there.
Yeah. Yeah, but may not be as interesting.
Find out.
Depends on your personal choice.
I prefer good racing.
Yeah, and I prefer crashes.
Whatever.
Don't wait in the comments if you want. We couldn't care less.
Yeah. Anyway, join us at Dover tomorrow. I think Truck Series is going first. But can Sylvester Curry see this race out and win the Ford Ecoboost 400? Join us back for the conclusion of this race.
Right, we're back.
9 to go in the Ford Ecoboost 400.
Yeah.
14 cars are left to battle it out. However, only 6 of them are on the lead lap.
Yeah.
6 cars have a legitimate shot of winning this race. They are Curry, Schneider, Neil Galloway, Derek Edison, Jay Jefferson and Alan Gray. Who's going to win this race with 9 to go? Can Curry hold off the challengers? Here we come.
Let's see.
Green flag back out in the air. What a jump by Curry.
Yeah, but I think if there's another caution, whoever's at the front will probably win the race. If there's another caution.
I think we'll find out.
Yeah. We'll see.
I think we can still get one more caution in now, and then we can go back racing. But find out. But Curry has a good lead over Harry Schneider here.
Yep. He's
racing well.
to make 2 laps. Yeah.
Shouldn't have said that.
No, but no.
Here comes Harry Schneider.
Yeah.
Running them down. Oh, Alan Gray. That's two of your cars out.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Alan Gray and Jay Jefferson are out. Sylvester Curry will make it back with 6 to go. And we're going to have a 1-lap shootout.
In the exact same way as the last 2 crashes as well.
And it was the 17 of Alan Gray and the 48 of Jay Jefferson. 2 cars racing hard to try and get the win. And Jefferson blows one of his best chances to win. Alan Gray in the Ford sponsored car will not win the Ford sponsored race. Oh dear. It's going to bunch things up again. It's going to make it very interesting.
Yeah.
We're not going to take a break here because, well...
Yeah.
Wait, they're still going? They might be still going.
Oh.
Let me have a look. No, they're not. Like, the caution's definitely out. Caution's definitely out. Like, let's see. The strategy here could come into play. Do you come in and get fresh tyres to make your car faster?
Yeah.
Do you stay out for track position? And a lot of the leaders are staying out, understandably. I don't think anyone's going to come down this late in the race.
Nope.
No, comes down. And I think it's going to be a 1-lap shootout. We'll just check.
That would be interesting.
It is. We're now live, then. Or will this be the race? This might be the race here.
Yeah.
No, it won't be. If the pace car comes down this lap, I think there's going to be a 1-lap shootout. It will be. A 1-lap shootout to decide the Ford Ecoboost 400. What an
interesting.
A crash-filled race, but it's going to be an absolutely thrilling finish.
Yep.
This is going to be entertaining. This might be the best.
Come on.
The best moment in the Lucozade Cup Series so far.
Yeah,
Get ready because we're going to go mental if anything happens. Let's run through your cars who are in it to win it. Curry, Schneider, Murphy's a lap down now. Edison, Neil Galloway, and I think that's about it really. I think Jay Jefferson might be.
Yeah, he's on the right lap at least.
Is he?
I think so.
Yeah. Jay Jefferson and Alan Gray. So the same 6 cars could win the 1-lap shootout. Will anyone be able to catch Curry?
The pace car pulls out.
Time to find out. This is going to be incredible.
Be?
Sylvester Curry looking for the win. Can Schneider do it? Green flag.
And
he gets
off the final lap.
Does he get a good start? Pretty good start. I don't think anyone's going to get him unless he slides right up the track. Yeah. He has, but remember, Murphy's a lap down. There you go, Galloway. They're all banging, and the cars that could have overtaken him haven't. These 2 cars are a lap down, so it's not going to matter. Sylvester Curry wins the Ford Ecoboost 400.
What a race!
A lot of cars involved in this run, but Sylvester Curry hangs on, and they're
and they're still crashing. They can't get enough of it.
After the race.
Yep.
Congratulations to Sylvester Curry though. He's going to pick up. Believe this is his first win in the Cup Series.
Yeah.
I think he's won in another series as well, but we'll have to check that. However, you got to give credit to him. He stayed out for the front for pretty much that last 10 laps. He was out front the whole time.
Yeah.
Congrats to...
Yeah, well done, Sylvester Curry.
Congratulations, Mr. Curry. Go check out our finishing results.
So here we are with the standings.
Before I said Dover was the next race, I got it wrong. It's actually Auto Club.
Doofus!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, we're going to go take it in turns. So, still, your points leader is the 21 of Marcus Sachi. Behind him
is still Derek Edison.
Here is 27 points behind.
Yep, with 703 points.
Third is Neil Galloway on 671 points.
And then fourth is Sylvester Curry, our race winner. Congratulations, with 668 points.
Close there. Yeah. Fifth is Dioya Pez on 639 points.
Sixth is Jay Jefferson with 621 points.
Seventh, Joe Frank with 602 points.
Eighth is Roger Ray with 567 points.
Ninth, Gustavo Rocha with 562.
And close behind, number 10 of Richard Murphy with 560 points.
It's tight. Or no, it's tight within the top 10. Sachi still has a pretty healthy lead.
Yeah.
It's going to be, I think we're going as the series racing at Auto Club when you next
yeah.
join us tomorrow. Once again, a big thanks for watching the Lucozade Cup series. I hope you've really enjoyed this, well, again, Wreckfield race. But a pretty dramatic end.
Yeah. Definitely entertaining.
Definitely entertaining. So, I've been Jake Galloway.
I've been Tom Warham.
It's been NOEK, and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye.